Hi friends, it's Tracy from the Financial Freedom Diary, and today we are back to do my mid-month check-in in EveryDollar. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe below. Hope you all are having a super fantastic day. Um, yeah, I got a few transactions, not a lot. I've been doing good this first half. Um, I don't know. I just feel like I'm forgetting something and I cannot remember. So let's hop right on in and get these transactions classified. So let's first drag and drop everything to the income section. So I'm going to drag my salary and put that in my full-time job section. And then let's get the rent from my sons for $400. And so you can see, like, once I drag and drop something, how it fills up this little green line up to the halfway mark. And then my cash envelopes, the savings from that was $96. I had budgeted $65. And let's make sure that blue is right there. Right, so I'm going to adjust the cash envelope section. Now, one of the things you'll notice is that I'm going to go from an EveryDollar budget to I have $31 left to budget. But technically, I've already spent that on paper, so I know not to do anything. I spent it on paper. I took care of the transaction, which was my student loan. So I've already done everything. So I don't do anything to reconcile again to get that 31 off of here, because I've done it before and I didn't overspend. I just dipped into my cushion, and I do have a cushion here, and so you'll see I have like $255.77 in that cushion. So there's something I need to classify in this section, and it is my renter's insurance that processed on September 7th. So yeah, I'm covered for another year. There we go. And so you'll see, like, it shows you like what I have left in the insurance, which is 397.46. And so it's if you take everything, because I have a lot of my sinking funds in two institutions. It's either over in the credit union, which has my emergency fund, my Christmas fund, and then there's Capital One that has everything else. And so there is interest and stuff like that. So it's not necessarily one to one, because I don't do anything with the interest that sits over there, but I should be close. And hopefully that makes sense. The next thing, we're going to go down to my housing. And like these categories up here, you can rename them. I don't know why I right clicked on that, but you can rename them and make them something else if you want to. I believe this is the name that EveryDollar had when I first opened up my account, like 4 years ago. I think 4 years ago. Yeah. Y'all, my memory, 1061.96. Did you see that? What in the world? Y'all probably like, yeah, we saw it before you did. um, but there we go. The rent is now classified. So you see it adds the 4 cents up there. And I just like EveryDollar because it just does math better than I do. When I do stuff on paper, especially if I'm rushing and everything, I can mess up. So the gas for my car, I've only had to fill up once for 1951. And I checked Sunday, and I still had gas in the car, so that's a good thing. Groceries. I'm gonna go in here. I'm gonna do this a little bit differently. Normally, I create one transaction that shows everything that I had for the cash envelopes, but I didn't do that this time. So I'm gonna go into each one of my cash envelope spots and show that I received this $300. I didn't get $300. I got $400. Let's see. I am with the foolishness. And I believe that was technically I took it out of the bank on Saturday. So we'll do that. And I want you to see how it looks when you overspend the category. So you see it's in red. And now what I'm going to do is just change the plan. And now watch what happens up at the top. And so you see now I'm $68.96 over budget. But I'm not going to sweat it because I know I have adjusted for everything in my paycheck budget, the first paycheck for the month. And so let's get out my subscriptions. I only have one, which is iCloud for $2.99. I think like once I'm done with my debt-free journey, I know I want to try out Weight Watchers. So that's going to be something that I'm going to do. So let's do my cash envelopes for households, $50. Put on the 5th. There. And we're going to do the same for laundry and my pocket money. So laundry, I got $45. And I think this is one of those areas I do look forward to being able to buy myself a washing machine. It's going to probably be one of my first gifts to myself outside of some travel. So that's September 5th. Hope I put all of them on the 5th because I don't know. I don't know. So for my sons, they're $60. It's done. And next we're going to drop down into the insurance. So my identity theft is $348. My health insurance is $1342. And I'll adjust these at the end of the month. And so that'll help clean that up. And my very last transaction is for Fed loan, and it was 1101. And so you may be like, well, are you going to leave it on red? Yep. I'm going to leave it on red because there's other transactions that's going to come through. And so it's going to all balance itself out because I make sure I don't move without fixing all these things. My, Fitbit get on my nerves. He telling me I need to do 16 more steps. I mean, why can't you just go ahead and give me 16 more steps, I mean, goodness. But yeah, once we reconcile everything else, you'll see it'll all balance itself out. I've just learned this is where I just do all the things. And before I even had the channel, I had EveryDollar on my phone. I still have the app on my phone, but I do this online so I can share it with you guys. But I used to do this every time a bill processed. So every time something cleared my account, I would just go in and just classify. And then that would be that on that. And then I just go on about my life. I had to learn to stop spending, especially with my checking account. I needed to learn to cut that out because that was the biggest hole. That was the biggest problem I had. In understanding that me and my debit card, I don't know the way my brain works. It's like whatever the balance is in there, that's the maximum amount I have to spend. It's the way I register up here. Credit cards are the same thing. Whatever the limit is, that's the maximum amount I have to spend. So I've had to retrain myself with a lot of things, and it took a long time for me to get it through my head to stop thinking a certain way. And plus, when I swipe or I insert my card, I don't feel anything. But when I have to pull out my cash and I got to count everything up, it's very inconvenient for me. So I don't like doing that. And this thing is still bothering me. But I'm sorry that I'm getting distracted by my watch. But yes, that is it. The next few transactions are everything from the 15th. And I need to add like my cell phone bill and all the other stuff, but it hasn't cleared my account yet. So that's why I don't drag and drop any transactions that haven't been added to my checking account or taken out of my checking account by the middle of the month. It's just kind of like, okay, I'm in a whole pattern. I hope I can't hear the traffic from the interstate, but I don't know. I think I got ADD, undiagnosed ADD. But anyway, y'all have a super fantastic day. On Thursday, we'll be doing my pay debt number 2 video. So yay, I'm super, super happy because that's like $2,000 coming off and I'm excited. So I will see you guys on Thursday. Y'all have a great one and please take care of yourselves. Bye.